Hey there everyone, welcome back to another video. Motiv here. And we're back again with more Kentucky Ballistics. You guys liked the last one? And I liked the last one, so we're gonna keep going with the trend. This time, we're checking out the world's first 4-bore suppressor, the biggest suppressor ever. Now this has me intrigued. How big could a suppressor potentially get? I guess we're about to find out. But before we get started, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you want to see next, and of course, check out my socials in the description below, like my Twitter and my Twitch. We basically stream every day during the week. Now without much further ado, check out more ballistics. What's bro doing? That's a fine truck, bro. Wait. It don't work like that, man.
The next day.
The moment he I have to rewind real quick. The moment you realized your Chevy turned into a Ford. It turned from a Chevy Silverado into a Ford F-150. It didn't just get bigger, it changed brands too. No. God, I hope you took a good shower after that. That stuff is not good for your skin.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today I have
Scott.
Something very cool to show you.
Oh my God, is that it?
And only 4-bore suppressor. And I also have this brand new custom 6x6 gun wall that was made by Hold Up Displays, and I absolutely
Dude, that looks sick.
love it. But I had one problem. How am I going to haul this thing around? Well, I did some thinking, and I decided to do what any sensible, financially responsible human being would do. I bought a monster truck. You know, I kind of had a problem destroying vehicles, so I felt like it was time to finally get something that could withstand my destructive personality. So naturally, the only option was
I don't know if a Ford would be the best choice for that.
With OD green and all of
if
my
bro wanted
logos,
it to really survive, he would have bought a Toyota Hilux.
On the hood. The wheels on this thing are absolutely massive. I am 6'1",
cool
just
truck
so you have
though.
some perspective, and to the top is about 12 foot tall. It's a 7.3 diesel with a swamp tune, massive injectors, and all kinds of other.
Well, it's a 7.3 Ford at least. That's a really good motor to have in that truck.
And to top it all off, it has a custom 6x6 gun wall made by Hold Up Displays that attaches to my trailer hitch. But that's enough about my monster truck. Let's talk about the 4-bore suppressor we have today.
That's cool as hell though.
If you are new to the channel and you do not know what a 4-bore is, this is one here. This is a Christian Firearms single shot.
That is a unit. Good lord.
This thing has a 1-inch diameter bore.
Makes my 12 gauge look like a toy.
2,150 grain projectile and produces about 200 pounds of felt recoil and weighs a little over 20 pounds. Pretty much, it's about as big as you can go when it comes to a safari rifle. This thing can take on just about any land animal in the world and some creatures from other dimensions. Now, the only problem with a 4-bore rifle is it's
loud as hell.
Kinda loud. But
yeah.
Today we have a solution to that problem.
Oh my God.
Thanks to Silencer Shop and Huxworks, who decided to set out on this.
Even put a hollow sight on it. That's crazy.
The world's first and only 4-bore suppressor. So for this project, I needed another 4-bore. This is a Christian Firearms Jones underlever single shot 4-bore, which has been threaded to fit this massive suppressor on it. This thing is 13 inches long, weighs almost 8 pounds, so it's very front heavy, and is about 3.5 inches in diameter. This 4-bore
I love how extra this gun has become. It goes from a regular 4-bore to a silenced 4-bore with a holographic sight. That how much crazier does it get? What are you gonna do next? Under barrel grenade launcher mod? Dragon's breath rounds? Shit, I probably shouldn't be giving him ideas, should I? but you'd love to see it.
Had to lose its front sight to be threaded for this suppressor, so I had to have a rail installed for a red dot. I am so happy and excited to have this project completed. A huge thank you to Silencer Shop and Huxworks for creating the world's largest shoulder-fired suppressor. Now, let's go get set up and try this thing out. So before we get started, I want to give you an idea of how big 4-bore is in case you don't know, and just how big this suppressor is. So here I have some ammunition you may be familiar with. We have 5.56.
The last one's 50 cal, I'm pretty sure.
12 gauge, 700 nitro, that's a 1,000 grain round, and 50 BMG, that is a 650 grain round. And here they are compared to the 4-bore, which is 1 inch in diameter.
Oh my God.
And this thing is 2,150 grains.
The bullet itself is larger than the barrel of a 12 gauge.
And here it is compared to a normal suppressor. This is a Nomad 30 made by Dead Air.
Oh my
some of
God.
you may not have suppressors,
That's insane.
so let me compare it to some other things. Here it is compared to a Coca-Cola. Here it is compared to a can of whipped cream. And here it is compared to a 2-liter of Mellow Yellow. So first things first,
holy shit,
a baseline to compare the suppressed 4-bore to. So we're gonna shoot the regular falling block 4-bore first with a full power round, and then we will shoot the suppressed 4-bore.
Now, like, I kind of wonder though, like, with some of these bigger hitting guns on like the bunt of the stock, wouldn't you want like a softer material or like a better material to help take the brunt of the force? Taking that much force all this time cannot be good for you. I'm just saying, with all the guns he shoots anyways. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if there's like a science to the padding material of a brunt or whatever.
2,150 grain 4-bore round, and this is full power. This will be moving at supersonic speeds.
Leave a nice hole in whatever you hit it with.
Okay, let's ride the lightning.
Oh boy. Yeah, like, look at his shoulder. Oh my God. There's gotta be something you can do about that, right? Like, I know he's built the shit, but oh my God.
Let's put this up here. Get rid of these earplugs because I shouldn't need them. And now we are going to shoot the suppressed 4-bore with subsonic 4-bore rounds.
Like, how much quieter could something that powerful get? And how often could you use it? Silencers are not like a permanent attachment either. Like, after a while, they will wear out and you have to replace them. How long would a suppressor last with something this freaking huge? 10 shots, maybe? I guess it depends, I suppose.
So instead of a falling block, this is a Jones underlever. You just pull this, opens right up. We'll load our subsonic 4-bore round. And we are good to go. Subsonic 4-bore, 2,150 grains, moving at under 1,000 feet per second. Suppressed. Here we go.
Wow. Not only that, it looks like the recoil went down too.
That is quite a difference, not only in sound, but also recoil. So up next, we're going to take another shot with the suppressed 4-bore.
I thought I noticed less recoil with that shot. I didn't think suppressors could do that because the inertia is from the ignition of the bullet, right? I'm not into physics or anything like that. I don't know every single detail about like how guns work and everything, but would a suppressor really reduce recoil? Like, maybe long continuous fire, but I don't know. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments all about it. As always, the free knowledge is appreciated, but I think that's very interesting.
With subsonic 4-bore rounds at this steel target. Normally, I can knock one of these things over, so I'm very curious to see how much power we're still putting out with these subsonic rounds. And just to prove that these things
does
are
reduce
truly
the
subsonic,
power
we're
of the
gonna
shot
shoot
too.
over this
I am
chronograph.
well
Now, this
aware of
magical
that.
device will measure the speed of our bullets and doubles as an error code scanner for my monster.
I guess it has to do with the bullet velocity.
4-bore round.
Less bullet velocity, less recoil, less damage,
Steel target and not hit the chronograph.
less brunt
Here we
force.
go.
Makes sense.
Still knocked over that steel target, and we are looking at 945 feet per second with a 2,150 grain bullet suppressed.
Well, right. It's still a massive unit of a bullet. Like, all you're doing is suppressing it. It's still gonna pack a wallop.
So I am very surprised that we knocked over our steel target with a subsonic round. It's only moving at 945 feet per second, but with a 2,150 grain round, that means it's producing upwards of 4,200 foot-pounds of muzzle energy with a subsonic round. That's
Yeah,
like
that's more
being
than enough,
point
dude.
blanked with a 300 Win Mag. I would say that the suppressed 4-bore is nothing to shake a stick at.
Aw, what? What's with the table? Aw, don't beat your cock, man.
I have shot zombie torsos,
Don't beat your
body
cock.
armor, and all kinds of other things with the 4-bore, but now I need to know what would happen if I hit them with a suppressed subsonic 4-bore round. Well,
They die. Simple answer. They die. And hey, you might not alert the horde with that shot. Who knows?
I have here a Ballistic Dummy Labs zombie torso. This thing has lifelike flesh, bones, organs, and has been zombified with green blood. And I'm gonna cover it with some Premier Body Armor level 3A soft armor and see what would happen if you hit a zombie covered in body armor with a suppressed 4-bore. Okay.
Oh yeah, the later round zombie game bosses are like SWAT wardens with armor. Ooh.
Oh, I think that went through.
Yes, it did. Ooh, yeah, it went right through and left a nice hole. Like, let's be real though. Even
Okie dokie. Well,
even if it didn't go through the armor, supposedly, the impact would have done the same thing. It would have literally put the body armor inside of the body. Like, the force from that is more than enough, even if it doesn't go through on its own.
oh, a rainstorm came in all of a sudden, so we had to take a quick break. But now we are back about 30 minutes later. Let's take a look at this armor. I do not believe
it rained quite
that
a
the 4-bore
little
went
bit there.
through. It definitely stopped it. It stopped a full power 4-bore round the first time we did this about a year ago, and it sucked the body armor into the zombie torso almost completely through it. Well, with the subsonic round, it still did not go through it, and it does appear.
Oh, it didn't go
pressed
through
that
it.
body armor
So
into the zombie, but
so what I said was true then. Well, apparently for the non-suppressed and the suppressed, that the force was so much it literally put the body armor through the body. That's crazy. Really makes you think about how effective some of it can really be when people decide to whip out the big guns, right?
but then it popped right out. So I would say that even though that body armor stopped the subsonic 4-bore round, I don't think it's gonna stop the energy.
Did it really stop it though? Because it kept going. It's supposed to.
Oh, look at that. Holy cow. That.
Oh, there it is.
That is a big piece of lead. Yeah!
Wow.
So now I have some body armor that will stop quite a bit more than level.
Oh, hey, look, it's the Warzone body armor. It's the Warzone body armor. If you play Warzone, you know exactly. It's the replaceable armor plates that you keep spamming in the middle of a gunfight in Warzone.
3A soft armor. This is a premier body armor level 3 plus Fortis plate. This is a ceramic plate, and I'm not really sure what it's rated for, but I do know that it stops a lot. It's pretty much ate everything I've thrown at it. We're gonna put this on the zombie torso. And
ceramic.
I have a armored mask, which is supposed to stop up to 44 Magnum, but we found it doesn't do a super good job. This is not made by Premier Body Armor. I'm not really sure who makes this, but we're gonna strap this to the zombie also. I say we go for the face mask first.
Dude, he's gonna take the head right off. Yep. I called it. Oh, it didn't take the head off. Well, you know, wait. No, it did. It totally did. Yeah, it totally exploded the head. That's crazy. The crazy part is that face mask is still kind of intact. Holy shit. Yeah.
Oh my. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, I thought that was the back. That's the front. Look at that.
It inverted the mask. It did stop the bullet though.
Punched right in the nose.
It didn't go all the way through.
That's not a good sign. Well, he's not looking too great.
I mean,
and actually,
not like it matters. It doesn't stop the inertia.
It's still warm. There is the 4-bore round, and you can see the pattern from the fibers in that
That's
mask
crazy.
pressed into that round. He's missing his whole noggin. Oh dear. Let's see here.
Like,
move that.
All this body armor to stop bullets, and like it kind of does technically, but it doesn't stop the inertia. Because it's not the bullet that kills. It's the inertia and the velocity.
It would be any better to just not be wearing the mask at all. The good news is if you encounter a zombie wearing an armored mask, it's not going to matter. Let's get rid of that right there.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. There's those video games and shows where some zombies are wearing like full SWAT outfits because they turned into zombies while they were fighting off the hordes as living people, and they're much harder to kill because of them wearing armor. They don't stand a chance against a gun like this. Good to know for the potential apocalypse in the future, if that ever happens. I guess we know.
Okay, now let's shoot the ceramic plate. Okie dokie.
I feel like it's gonna be the same story. It'll stop the bullet, maybe, but not the force. Yeah, you can see all the energy coursing through the body. That's not gonna be good. Oof. Oh, the ceramic exploded out the back.
So already I can say that you would be a lot better off wearing a Fortis level 3 plus ceramic plate rather than a soft armor plate when it comes to subsonic 4-bore. It looks like it actually absorbed a lot of the energy and it caught the round. Now you still, I mean, you really feel that, but nowhere near as much as you would feel it with soft armor.
I mean, I don't know. You would get...
Oh my goodness. Look at that. I have never seen a round expand like that on a plate.
Wow.
Okay. As you can see, it stopped it. And that thing turned into an absolute pancake.
Ceramic and fibrous. You know, I thought it was a straight ceramic plate, but there's fibers in there, and they would understand, like, the reinforcement of the plate and how it stops the bullet. Because if it was a straight ceramic plate, it wouldn't have done as good of a job, I'm pretty darn sure. But wow! Look at it pancake like that.
That is insane. You know, I think I may like subsonic 4-bore more than I like full power 4-bore. Well, we pretty much destroyed all the body armor and answered all my questions, so now there's only one thing left to do, and that is to point blank what is left of this zombie torso.
Oh my god. Even suppressed, yeah. Yeah, it went straight through. Yep, that was no question. Even suppressed, it'll still go straight through a dude. Oh yeah. That dummy is a goner.
Well, just as I suspected, that blew right through the zombie, no problem. Now, that is a very slow-moving round and is a very big piece of lead. So, you need a little more than just a zombie bust to get something like that to expand and transfer energy. It just kind of plowed right through him and went over there into the dirt. And, well, it's just right here. Here's where it hit, and there is the 4-bore round. I think this is the first time I have ever recovered every single 4-bore round I have fired. Well, we almost did. The one that hit the steel, there's no recovering that. I've had a lot of fun shooting this suppressed 4-bore, and I've been quite impressed with it, but we are still left with quite a bit of zombie torso.
Of course. Of course you're gonna run it over with the truck. Oh man, that looks like so much fun to drive around that truck. Ugh.
Well, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure and give it a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future awesome content. Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a limited 4-year anniversary 50 Cows Make My Neck Itch shirt. Also, be sure to let me know what you thought about the Huxworks 4-bore suppressor in the comment section down below, along with what do you think about the monster truck and what should we name this thing?
Cool truck, cool merch, cool video. You killed it again, Scott. I'm loving the Kentucky Ballistics channel. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna keep watching these. But I want to share each and every one of them with you guys. You know, it's kind of like a journey. You know, the discovery of a new YouTube channel that is just fucking awesome. But yeah, give a lot of love to Kentucky Ballistics. They're the ones who made this original video. You know, throw them a like, throw them a subscribe, all that jazz. Check them out. Scott is awesome. And I can't wait to watch the next one, which would be sooner than later because there's a lot of good ones for me to check out and share with you guys as well. But as always, if you like the video, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. Check out my socials down below in the description, like my Twitter and my Twitch and all that other jazz, and leave a comment. What do you want me to see next? Which one of Kentucky Ballistics videos do you want me to see next? But as always, until next time, guys, bye-bye.